The Community Education Channel presents Community View, a closer look inside community issues that matter. It's a glimpse, a preview highlighting issues and events important to the community, bringing public perception to light on local community issues that make a difference. Hello and welcome to Community View. I'm Melissa Anderson. You know, recently there were reports listed that St. George is the third fastest growing city in the nation. With that comes some growing pains. And with us today to talk about some of those is the City of St. George's Economic Housing and Development Director, Shirlane Quayle. Thanks for joining us, Shirlane.
Thanks, Melissa. I'm happy to be here. I have been in education, economic development, healthcare, science and technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship. So I have a pretty diverse background. It's been a lot of fun. I have been in St. George area for about 8 years. So I've worked with Dixie State and the state of Utah down here, and now get to join the city and see what we can do to continue to ride this awesome wave we're on.
Right, it is an awesome wave. We're seeing all sorts of information coming out about the Ironman coming here and all the growth that's going on. Tell us about the downtown area. That seems to be growing the fastest.
It is growing quickly. I had the fortunate experience to inherit some projects that were in the works, and they have been so much fun to work with. City View, Jewel Plaza, Tech Ridge. The difference is with these developments is they're mixed use and they're really growing up. And so we're really trying to build on that active, optimistic theme that St. George has anyway, and look at how we create a really vibrant downtown and bring people in 24/7 in the ways that we want to have for our community. So we really listen to our citizens and listen to what folks are saying when they visit and try to look at how those opportunities can be enhanced to continue to create the sort of community that we're looking for.
Yeah, and I'm sure those town halls probably help with that. Tell us a little bit about the, speaking of when you have growth, you have also growing pains. And I saw you the other day, you were at the groundbreaking for Riverwalk, which is an affordable housing project. Because of this area growing so exponentially, we see a lot of growth. Tell us about how that project, and hopefully more in the future, will help the people who live here be able to stay here.
Absolutely. So housing is a topic of concern across the nation, and affordable housing and moderately priced housing especially. And so Riverwalk is a great example of how public and private sectors have come together between Switchpoint and the homeless shelter and the resources at the Community Resource Center that they offer, coming together with developers and the banks and the city. We feel it's really important to bring that community together. Riverwalk will be a 55-unit complex. There will be affordable housing and market-priced housing there, so it's all kind of mixed in there together. And that's one of the ways that we're looking at really helping to prepare for the growth that we're going to have. It's one drop in the bucket, but it definitely is something that we can all do together when we come together to make it work.
We do see a fluctuation during the summer months. It kind of drops off and then it comes back up again because we have the snowbirds coming here for our nice, beautiful weather. What other kind of developments are we seeing? I know that southern part of St. George is really expanding out towards the airport.
Yes, so the airport, one of the other developments we're seeing is that when it comes back, when we reopen from the short 4-month reconstruction we're going to be having. We just announced last week that SkyWest will be adding a flight to Dallas-Fort Worth. So that's going to help us connect in, and we'll have a lot more global destinations that we can connect into that way. And we are also looking at Desert Color, which if you come to one of our neighborhood open houses, we are really sharing a lot of information from the city and trying to get the word out there and share with residents what is actually happening and how it's being developed. Desert Color is one of those developments. The other pieces that we're looking at, Ironman was just announced last week. That's a new development that is going to bring in a huge amount of revenue to our community and allow us to then tackle some of these other issues like housing and smart, sustainable growth. And so we have a 5-year contract with Ironman now. The global championships for the 70.3 as well as a full Ironman will be coming back to town. So those kinds of collaborations with Washington County and with tourism and with our partners, public and private, really make a big difference for our community.
So you got thrown in with both feet.
I did. Yep.
What can the citizens do to help out and be more active in helping our community become successful and growing the smart way?
Yeah, that's a great question. Get engaged, share with us your thoughts, listen to your neighbors, get out there and learn about the issues that you care about, and then find ways that connect with you, that you can connect in to be a part of those solutions. With our housing challenges or our housing opportunities, as I like to think of them, we've created a public-private kind of task force. It's called HACC, the Housing Action Coalition, and it's really a mix of developers and realtors and banks and the county and the cities, and we're really trying to come together. It's brand new, to say, how do we work on these issues? And by listening to each other and by bringing new ideas to the table, we're able to tackle those in a much more effective way. And so that's really, if it really matters to you, find a way to get engaged and talk to us. Like, as a city, we do want to hear what's going on. We want to hear about concerns and ideas, and we are here to be a part of the solution too.
All right, so be a part of the solution.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, and I'm sure whether we like it or not, we're going to be growing here in the near future.
We are, it's here, and we're going to make the best of it.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Melissa.
And thank you for watching. Have a great day.